For 1939, 30, no, it was 38. We drove from St. Louis to California, and we were just going to be on vacation. And my father had a cousin who was had a big job at Paramount. He was head of the music department. So he pulled some strings, and he got my dad a job at Technicolor through one of his connections. So my dad had a job there. So when I graduated in summer of 42, June of 42, I wasn't drafted yet because the war had been on. So I went to work for Technicolor in June of 42, but then was drafted in January of 43. But I had that time in with them.
6 months,
I joined the union and went into service for 3 years and came back to Technicolor. And
was your father still there?
What?
Was your father still working
Yes,
at Technicolor?
He stayed until 1954.
Oh, good. And you worked in the same area, same building?
No, he was a printer.
Oh, he was a printer.
He operated a machine that was enormous. Yeah. And so I went back to work when I got out of the service in December of 45.
45, okay.
And then I enrolled at USC in 46, and I worked nights. I worked the graveyard shift, went to school during the day. I did that for about 2 years. I couldn't take it anymore. It was affecting my grades because I couldn't sleep during the day as easily as I can. So I finally dropped out of SC and just stayed at Technicolor.
Were you doing film? Were you doing film classes?
Yeah, I started off in 1942 working on the big developing machines, noisy, caused by hearing loss.
Oh, is that what you're saying?
And then when I got out of the service, because of my seniority, I got a different job as what they called a viewer. The film would come off those big developing machines up through the floor, up through projectors, and we would inspect every foot of film that we manufactured.
Wow.
And I'd sit and watch movies all day long, but no sound.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, we'd run it on a loop, so maybe we'd spend 3 or 4 hours watching the same reel of film and watch for defects and so forth. So from there I went into timing in 1950. I guess it was 1953 I went into timing, and because I went back to work full time in 46, 47, and 53. Then in 58, I was promoted to plant superintendent.
Wow, that was quick.
In Hollywood?
Huh? In Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I had a good raise then. I went from 185 a week as a timer to 300 a week as a supervisor.
Oh.
Casa Grande. Hello.